Welcome, everybody. All right, great. Let's get started. Hi, everybody. I'm Michael. I am really excited to talk to you folks today about Accolades, new functionality that we've just released at Ambition. But before we jump into Accolades, let's just do a little bit of housekeeping. So after today's webinar, we'll be sending everybody this recording. So don't stress out, don't take notes, just sit back, enjoy the new functionality, and we'll send this to you later. If you do have questions during today's webinar, then you can use either the Q&A panel or the webinar chat. We've got both of those open, and when I say we, I really mean I. It's me out here alone with you folks today. So you've got 30 minutes of Michael and Accolades. Also, everybody's muted, but as I said, if you folks have questions, go ahead and just type those in, and we'll get to them as we get to them. My name's Michael. I'm the VP of Customers here at Ambition.com. And as I said, today we're talking about Accolades. So first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about why we're excited about Accolades, what Accolades is really allowing our customers to do. Then we're going to talk about the differences and similarities between Accolades and our existing functionality around competitions and goals. Then we're going to do some walkthrough of the product itself, and then we'll save a little bit of time at the end for Q&A. So with that said, let's just jump straight into it. So, one of the reasons that we are most excited about Accolades is every organization has its own reward system. They know their producers, their employees best, and they have reward and recognition programs in place for the reps who are achieving their goals. They have this great program, and then they go and bury it in spreadsheets. It's not visibles. Managers have to spend their time remembering and socializing those awards to keep them top of mind for their team. It takes a lot of work, and frankly, it takes remembering about it. Even more challenging when it comes time to recognize those folks who are hitting those goals. Managers are scrambling. They're trying to find that data. They're trying to go back and look at reports to understand specifically who's hit what target and then recognize them for that. So that's why we're excited about Accolades. Accolades is a new feature in Ambition that's available today for all our customers, and it's going to help you folks with some of these challenges. So Accolades delivers a lot of flexibility to sales teams that supports both reward programs that are automatically derived from metrics that you already have, as well as programs that are just derived from managers' discretion, what you as managers think you want to do for your employees. Whether your reward program is recurring, like a 500 monthly call club, or whether it's one-off, such as a lifetime $1 million revenue reward, our Accolades is going to make it really easy for you to define clubs and awards in Ambition, and then give real-time visibility into the progress against those programs for your reps, managers, all the way up to executives. Managers will be able to quickly create an accolade, such as Earn President's Club, through the Accolades feature, which then becomes immediately visible in that rep's dashboard view. From that point forward, everyone will be able to see the accolades and get shared visibility into that will help you align all of your teams. Best of all, your achievements are going to be brought to the forefront and powered by the data that's already flowing through and logged in Ambition. Before we jump in, let's talk a little bit about the differences between accolades and goals. You might be asking yourself, when should I use goals? When should I use competitions? And when should I use accolades? These are all different levers to help drive performance. And managers now have access to an even broader toolkit to help drive outcomes based on what they know motivates their unique team members. In addition to accolades, Ambition turns into a comprehensive performance management solution that helps managers drive the right behavior and recognize and reward their team. Competitions drive a healthy competitive spirit and winning atmosphere among reps. So for your most competitive reps, make sure they're plugged in by regularly engaging them in competitions. Goals drive collaboration and team building. So for your most collaborative reps, help them do more together by engaging them in team goals. And then accolades helps celebrate a spirit of going above and beyond. Recognize extraordinary achievement and let reps boast personal trophy cases with accolades. This is what they'll screenshot and send to their moms. All right, so let's dive right in and take a look at accolades in our own Ambition instance. You'll see one of our sales reps, Dan Nice, and I'm starting on Dan's dashboard just to show you, as we scroll down, here are Dan's accolades. You can see that Dan's earned the 1 million ACV all-time award that we were talking about, as well as 25 sold deals of all time. These are just some sample accolades that we've created in our instance. And I can either click See All, or I could go over here to the left-hand navigation and click Accolades. Now, here you'll have a couple different options. First, you'll see My Accolades. Those are the accolades that the logged in user, in this case, my account, would be eligible to win. All Accolades shows all the accolades that are built out for our entire organization, including the ones I'm eligible for, but also ones that I'm not eligible for, accolades for different teams. And then all achievements are showing me personally the accolades that I've attained. So we're going to go ahead and just look at all accolades here. And you'll see all the accolades that are built out in our instance. So you can see we've got a 100K monthly club, $1 million ACV club, and you have some filter options as well. So as you folks start really building this out, you've got the ability to filter by type, filter by allocation, or drill down to a particular user. So just as before, if we wanted to see Dan's accolades, I could type Dan's name in there. Within each of these accolades, you can see more details about them. So I could, for example, click on details for the $1 million ACV and see, hey, when did this accolade start? When was it last updated? And what type of allocation does it have? Earlier, when we were talking about metric-driven accolades that are tied to actual metric performance, or more qualitative accolades that are going to be up to manager discretion, this is where you would see that here, and you'd understand, was this something that was earned through kind of unique qualitative commitment, or was it tied to a metric? You can also see the criteria for this. So if I click on criteria, you can see here that close win ACV over $1 million is what is making a user or a rep eligible. And if I click on achievements here, I can see who's won that. So it turns out Dan is the only rep in this instance that has won that accolade. So let's go ahead and just create a new accolade. You can do that by clicking Create New Accolade in the top right-hand corner there, and you'll be taken to the accolade form. The very first thing you'll do here is type the name of the accolade that you want to build. Next, you'll pick a type. Now this is just for visual distinction. A moment ago when we were looking at all those accolades, you may have noticed a little tag on the top left-hand corner that said, hey, this is a club, or this is a word. The reality is these are just visual distinctions for filtering purposes only. They don't actually affect the behavior of the performance of the accolade, but it's really helpful within your organization if you're talking about these things as awards or clubs. That gives you a little bit of ability to add a little bit of your personal flavor to that. All right, you can choose an image. I've actually got an image queued up for today's webinar. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this guy right here. One of the things that we've really talked about at Ambition is doing unique accolades. These are really intended to drive extraordinary performance or recognize extraordinary effort. So something that we're focused on is making sure that these are really exclusive. These are hard to earn. So for today, we are talking about our spring or Easter accolade, which we're calling Ernie's Excellence Endowment. And this is an accolade that is only going to be available to win during a certain amount of time. So we can put all that information in here. We can go ahead and click next, and then we can decide, hey, when are you eligible to earn this? So we can reset eligibility every month. You can be eligible every day. You can be eligible every week. Or, as I said, we're making this a little exclusive. So this is going to be a one-time eligibility. You can only, sorry, one time, not all time. One-time eligibility. So this means you really only have the opportunity to earn this once between a predefined period, and that's going to be the month of March. So I'm going to go ahead and select March 1st here through the end of March. And you can really set this up however you'd like. So if you want to have monthly or annual or all-time accolades, you can build those out here. and tune that to your specific organization's desire. All right, next criteria. This is gonna be a metric-driven accolade, and this is for our sales development team. So this is gonna be on metric performance. The other option here would be manager discretion, as we talked about earlier. But we're gonna build this accolade off of metric performance, and now we're gonna go ahead and add some metrics. So this is actually gonna be based on meetings set. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type in meetings here, SDR meeting set, that's the metric I care about. And to qualify for this, our folks are gonna have to do 15 meetings within the month. Now, that's not enough. It's not just about meeting set. You also, at the same time, have to hit your activity score. So you have to have a 100 activity score and a 100 objective score as well. So it's not just about the performance metric in this case, but it's also making sure that you're not cannibalizing your other metrics that matter to hit this accolade. So there we go. We've built out our criteria for this accolade, and then we're just going to talk about eligibility. Earlier, I said that this isn't available for all users of Ambition. It's just going to be available for our SDR team. Now, when I click this hierarchy level, you notice there's only one option, which is user. The reason for this is we're planning on extending the accolade functionality to groups as well. Today, you're only able to set accolades for users, but as we spend more time on this feature, we're gonna extend the capability to have the option for group accolades or team accolades as well. So we're gonna go ahead and select user, and this is going to be specific users within our SDR or sales development team. So this is going to be for all the folks within that team. And that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and click Create Accolade. That's going to create the accolade. Uh-oh, I didn't click the right time group. So that would create the right accolade for this team. And then that accolade would show up in, as we talked about earlier, let me just navigate over to the left here. That would show up in all accolades. And our SDR team would be able to see here that they're eligible for our spring accolade. And then that would also show up for those individual SDRs that would show up in my accolades. I think that if I click my accolades, I probably won't see anything because I'm not eligible for any. So there you have it, folks. Accolades is new functionality that's available today to all of you in your Ambition accounts. So get out there, try it out. Hopefully you love it. We'd love to hear feedback about the creative accolades and achievements that you're setting for your organizations.